Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for being here. If you're feeling spunky, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you don't want to miss anything in the future, hit that bell. As always, give me a thumbs up or even a thumbs down, and I always love it when you comment. Okay, so let's get into this video. I am too excited today to do my first monthly haul with you. I figured that this would be a good way to kind of keep me in check on everything that I'm buying, as well as just show you everything that I have. Some of this stuff came from subscription boxes, some of it came from my mom, which came out of a subscription box. So we're just gonna go over everything that I have and talk about it. I have more palettes than I thought I was going to have. I will say that some of the stuff in this monthly haul was things that I ordered last month, but I got this month. Okay, let's just start talking. I'm going to show you the palettes last. I got this in the Boxy pop-up. It's a rejuvenating micellar water. I've never used micellar water before, and it was a good deal. So I thought I would get it because I have a problem. Okay. Let's not talk about my issue. I bought tweezers, you guys. I see so many people make fun of the fact that they get $20 tweezers in their boxes and stuff, but I love tweezers. I love good tweezers. I normally wax my brows because I went to school for, aesthetics, so I have a professional kit and I do wax my own brows and my own stash, but I also sometimes have smaller hairs and like to tweeze them. And I feel like a good set of tweezers is so important, and that they go dull. So I can't stand using dull tweezers, and they only last me generally, 3 to 6 months. So about every 3 to 6 months, I do need a new pair of tweezers because I'm not using dull shit on my, brows or somebody else's, okay? So I bought these on Boxy Pop-Up because they were a good deal. Okay, I also bought this 3-pack of Snap White Teeth Whitening on the pop-up. They've given us whiteners before in Boxy, and they're not this particular one that I've gotten from them, but I do use them and enjoy them. Sorry, I was looking on my desk to see if I had it. Oh, yes. This is the one that I currently use that I enjoy, and I only, I do it like every few weeks. Not often because I don't think it's really good for your teeth to do it a whole ton, but every couple of weeks or so I do like to try to whiten my yellow ass fucking teeth. So that is the last pen that I had, and these were on sale, so I thought I would go ahead and give these ones a try. They're still expensive when they're on sale. I think I paid like $20 for them. I don't know. They're still really expensive. So I just thought it was a good deal and got it. So I really wanted to, keep track of everything that I brought in 1 month or received in 1 month. So I do have my Lashy Box lashes included in this because it is beauty products that have been brought in. I think I'm wearing the JJ ones right now, but I'm not sure. But I got a pair of JJ lashes. I have the Level Up. I have Cupcake. And I have Payday. So those are the lashes I got in Lashy Box. And yeah, I included them in this haul. I don't know if I should or not, but really it is a beauty product that was brought into my house that I paid for. So we're going to go over another beauty subscription box and items that I received. So I get the Apocalyptic Beauty monthly look of the month bag, and I did do a look and opening of this box. Same with the Lashy box. But I got these 3 loose pigments, which I actually kind of like. And then I love this Lippy, their lip gloss. Love it. So I also got that. So my mom gets Ipsy, and she got the ABH brow pen, and she didn't want it, so she gave it to me. I've never actually used a brow pen from them before, and they used to be like all the rave, you know, but at that time when this was really popular, I was like broke. So this was too bougie for me. And then now they're really not all that rave, you know, they're not trending as much as they were. And I have other products that I like the KVD brow pomade. Anyways, so I'm excited to kind of give this a try and see what it's all about. And my mom also gave me this 111 Skin Rose Gold Radiant Booster Illuminator. Here, my kids. I'm sorry, my dog. So this is what it looks like. It smells like very faintly of roses. I've already smelled it, you guys. But it looks like it could be pretty, and the smell isn't too overpowering, but if you don't like the smell of roses, you probably won't like this. So I'm excited to give it a go because I really like this, the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil from Wonder Beauty, and it looks very similar. It's kind of pink and oily, with a little bit of like glitter, and that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So I'm actually really excited to try this out and use it, especially since that Wonder Beauty stuff is crazy expensive. But I actually got one in Boxy, and then they had a pop-up, and that was like $6, and I bought another one because I have gone through one complete tube. But I will not ever spend that amount of money on it, so I'm hoping this works out as a replacement. That would be cool. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the palettes, you guys. I have quite a few. Again, some of them came from my subscription boxes. Okay, first thing we're going to get into is the Emerald May BH Cosmetics palette. Ba-bam. I have like 4 of the 6 or 4 of the 5 of them. I couldn't pass this one up because it had some green tones to it. It's not that green, but I do kind of love the rusty red with these greens. I think it's a beautiful combination. And this green right here is just so grungy. So I really like this color story, and I'm excited to have it. Okay, let's talk about this piece of crap. I got this in BoxyCharm, and I've heard that they basically take products from like Alley Beauty or whatever, and they repackage it, and then they charge like a huge markup. I did use this palette once, and I wasn't that big of a fan. The color story is pretty boring, and the fact that they're trying to charge $52 for this, I'm not interested. I think it's called Cab Beauty. I don't know. But I'm not interested in this palette, and yeah, it was kind of a disappointment. So the next thing I got at a Ross that wasn't in my town. And I know this is kind of gross. I pulled the sticker off, and now it's all dirty because I didn't fully pull it off. I need to take some alcohol for it. But I got it for $5. It's the Milani, the Beautiful Nightmare. It's, you know, from their Halloween collection, and I just kind of loved this color story, and I've never used Milani, so I was like, oh, $5. Should I? And of course I gave in, so it's here. Oopsies. I got this Rude Cosmetics palette, Rumors, I think is what it's called. Party Animals. I love the packaging, it's cute. it looks like this. And the color story is not bad, but it's not my favorite. The formula is not bad, but it's just not, it doesn't bring anything to my collection, so I'm not like over the moon about it. But it was a cute little palette, especially since I only get the lashy boxes for the lashes. So when I get little, you know, surprises or surprise palettes, I'm not ever like super disappointed about what I'm receiving, like I am with Boxy, because I get Boxy for makeup. So when I get a really crappy palette in it, I'm not super happy. But this one, not too bad. So I don't know why I did this. Well, I do know why, but I shouldn't have. But Boxy Pop-Up, I got a lot of palettes from Boxy Pop-Up. Oopsies. But this is the Viseart Professional Makeup. This one is the Neutral Mattes. Okay, these palettes are like $80. I've never used Viseart before, and I really wanted to know what their formula was like. Like, is it really an $80, excuse me, an $80 formula? So this palette is super bland and super plain, and I really don't know if I'll ever use it. I will. I need to just force myself and pull it out and use it, because I really do want to know what the hype is about this formula. I know a lot of people complain about their packaging and how cheap it is and yada yada, but okay, as somebody who went to school for aesthetics and as somebody who wants to do makeup on people and has done makeup on people, when you have your kit, you have a lot of shit in your kit, and you really try to like narrow it down so you're not lugging that huge ass kit everywhere you go. But also you try to like, you buy clear bags or clear packaging, because when you're in a hurry, which normally you are because you're doing it for some kind of event like a wedding or a party or prom, Halloween event, and sometimes you're doing multiple people's makeups, a bridesmaid's, bride, or you know, the prom, you know, person with her friends, and you're on a limited time and you're trying to do the best that you can as on a quality for makeup. Having clear packaging and clear bags allows you to be able to grab things without having to open the palette. And oh, well, why don't you have your palettes memorized? You do at a certain point, you do. But it's also like one of those things where you're like, oh, I need this specific color. And if you can just see it right on the front of the packaging, it really does help speed things along. And since this is a professional makeup brand, that I get why these are clear and plastic and cheap. So that's just my opinion. I'm not a professional, but you know, that's my take. Take it for what you want. You can talk shit about how I feel, whatever, I don't care. But anyways, that's what this looks like, and I can see that's, you know, it's for professional people, and that's why there's different, you know, why it is the way it is, color story wise too. But I just want to try it out. Okay, Violet Voss. I got the Olive You Forever palette. Yes, I did. And it looks like this. And this is the color story. Again, so many people talk so much shit about this color story and it not being green enough, it not being olive enough. If you look up olives, people, they come in all of these tones. They are not just green, okay? They're not just black. They come in these browns and these lighter colors like this, and that's generally what they look like. So I don't have a problem with the fact that it's not all green and that, you know, people just associate olives with green, and that's fine. Again, you can hate me, you know, but that's just how I feel about it. And I'm excited to try this palette. I mean, it's pretty basic and pretty neutral. I like how it's set up. All of these are shimmers and these are all the mattes. It is kind of plain, but I'm excited to try it. And if you don't like the color story, or you think, you know, that packaging is cheap or that it's not olive enough, that's fine. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you my feelings. Okay, so I got the Glados Flower Punk palette. My kids, you hear them. I'm sorry. They just woke up. I try to get my filming done before they wake up, but sometimes I fail. And my room is right next to the living room, and you can just hear them. It doesn't matter what I do, so I'm sorry. But I got the Glados Flower Bomb palette. I mean Flower Punk, not Bomb. It's not Midas. And she's lovely, isn't she lovely? I love this palette. I'm super excited that I got this palette. I think it's my favorite purchase. One of my favorite. I'm gonna show you my next really favorite purchase of the month. And that would be this. I really like the 420 palette. I'm not sure if I like this one or the Glados one more. They're pretty much tied for first for my favorite purchases of this month. And that is what she looks like. I love it. It's beautiful. And you think that these greens look similar? They do look similar, but they are not a dupe. I've already swatched them side by side because I was curious. But yeah, I like this palette a lot. My mom gave me this. She got it in her Ipsy, I think. It's the Modern Renaissance ABH palette. This thing has been around forever. And I'll tell you, when this stuff was popular, I was broke as a joke. Like, this was beyond my price. I could not afford this. I was like BH Cosmetics Wet n Wild, right? And even that was like a stretch. So I only have tried the one of the Norvina palettes, and it was the mini one with the cherries on it. I've never tried ABH palettes before. When I finally got into makeup, I started buying indie mostly with my money. I did buy, you know, some Morphe and things like that, but when I finally had money to buy makeup, ABH wasn't on my radar. Although I've always wanted to try them, and I really, really, really want that sultry palette. I know people say that the formula isn't very good, yada yada, but if I was to have any of them, that one or the Emrazy, I don't know how to say it, palette would be the ones that I would get. But anyways, this used to be like what people would talk about nonstop, and I always was jealous of them having it, because I could just, not jealous, I mean I was happy for them, but you know, I was kind of sad because I couldn't afford it and I wanted it. And I'm glad I have it, and now that I see it in person, what is everybody talking about? I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, which I actually have from Boxy, with these cranberry. It reminds me of that. I am curious as to what all of the rave is with these palettes and the formula. I know it's like super outdated now. Nobody gives a shit about these palettes, but I'm excited to have it. And yeah, now that I've told you entirely too much, I am one of those people that I'm really closed off, and then one day I just start talking, and then I like tell somebody entirely too much information, and I like walk away like, why did I do that? Why did I tell that person that story? Why did I give them all of that information? And then I don't speak or tell anybody anything for months and months, and then I do it again. I don't know what the hell my problem is. I don't know. If anybody does personality types, I am an INFJ, and yeah, I think that might have something to do with my shit. I'm also a Libra, but my ascending sign is Cancer, and oh my gosh, when I started looking at, like, you know, like that rising sign, I was like, oh my gosh, whoa, that is so me. Because I always thought like, oh, the Libra part was so important, but then, yeah, that rising sign was like, whew, okay. Anyways, again, I'm oversharing. Okay, so I got this in the Boxy pop-up. It's the Sparkling Cherry Limeade palette from Violet Voss. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It is all shimmer, I think. I'm pretty sure it's all shimmer. Like, I think 2 of the shades look like they have their sequins. I'm not sure. I feel like they're sequins, 2 of the shades, this one and that one. But the rest look like they're shimmers to me. But it's so bright and beautiful, and I thought that this would be a great addition to like my collection, and for summer. I just couldn't help myself because it was on sale. It's a problem. That Boxy pop-up, when they have really cheap stuff, it's an issue for me because I like things on sale. Anyways, then I also got this palette, and I love it too. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I did a video on it, which should be up already. But yeah, I love this palette. It's beautiful. So I will tell you, I said my tied for top purchases are these 2 and this one. And it makes sense because these ones I actually bought, full price. I bought them full price. They weren't something on sale like that Milani palette or anything from Boxy Pop-Up or anything I got in boxes. So these are my top 3, and if I was going to rate them, oh gosh, that's hard. That's really hard. I think I would do my Glados, and then I would probably do this one, and then this one. And these are so tight. They're so close. I love the packaging. I love the color story. I love the color story. I don't know. This is more my color story though, because it's got that grungy green and yellows, and I don't know, but this has the greens and yellow in it too. I don't know. But anyways, you probably didn't care. So that is my monthly haul, and it was a lot more makeup than I thought it was when it all came this month, and I was like putting it away in a little bag, like, okay, I have to keep it all together so I don't miss anything. I'm like, just they kept piling up, and I'm like, damn, I do order a lot of stuff. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot when it all comes in at different times, but then when in 1 month, when you gather it all up, it's a lot, and I kind of want to try to work on that. I don't know. It's hard. It's really, really hard because it makes me so happy, so I don't want to like take my happy, stuff away from me either. But yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I ordered some stuff on the Boxy Pop-Up again. Probably too much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a monster. But that is also why I'm trying to do some Project Pan and try to rotate out some more of my stuff. My biggest issue are palettes, obviously. So I really need to try to, I don't know, rotate my palettes more and get more use out of them. That way I feel a little bit better about this huge mess. Yeah, especially since I can be like, well, I'm a YouTuber, so I can have all that makeup, it's okay. Well, I'm not a popular YouTuber. I don't have any followers, really. I don't, so I can't use that excuse. And for a while I was using the excuse that, well, I'm doing makeup, like that's what I want to do. I'm doing makeup on people. I'm buying makeup to try formulas, but that's not happening since COVID, and that's just a lie too. So I have to face the reality that I'm really just a monster. Anyways, what did you think of my haul? Did you like anything? What do you think? You think I have a problem? It's okay, me too. But yeah, let me know what you got this month, what some of your favorite products were. And yeah, let's just chat. Bye.